Hey guys, I'm Fun here, and welcome to my Rivals of Ixalan booster box opening. So we'll see what we can't get here. See if we can get something good. I've really enjoyed this set. Oops, sorry. I think I just hit the mic and I hit the camera. Really enjoyed this set so far. I think it's a lot of fun. Look at that. We're just gonna dive right in. Not wasting any time. There's all kinds of pencils in the background. Alright. So usually with the new set I go through everything, but I'm not going to. However, I am going to adjust the light a bit. Okay. So we have Relentless Raptor, Highland Lake, Baffling End, and Arch of Orzhov. It's a send. If you control 10 or more permanents, you get City's Blessing for the rest of the game. You can pay, you can tap it to add a colorless, or you can pay 5, draw a card, activate this ability only if you have the City's Blessing. Then we got a foil Luminous Bonds, an island and a treasure token. Okay. Pack number 2. I'm really excited for this. It came in much faster than I expected it to. So, we're going to open it now. God, I'm just hitting everything. I'm so excited. Oh, we have Forerunner of the Legion, Reaver Ambush, Everdawn Champion, and Crafty Cutpurse. So this is a really cool card. So it's a 2/2 for 4 with Flash. When it enters the battlefield, each token that would be created under an opponent's control this turn is created under your control instead. That's really good. That's going to be really good, especially in Commander. Pack number 3. Okay. So we have Cherished Hatchling, Sadistic Sky Marcher, Dire Fleet Neckbreaker, and Slaughter the Strong. So Slaughter the Strong, each player chooses any number of creatures he controls with total power 4 or less, then sacrifices all other creatures he controls. He/she controls. Okay. We have a mountain and a treasure token. Probably shouldn't throw all my packs over there. I'll put them over there somewhere. Okay. Go too far? Nope, I didn't. Okay. So, first uncommon is Foul Orchard. Second is Forerunner of the Heralds. Good, I need one of those. Third is Ravenous Chupacabra. And our rare is Radiant Destiny. It is a 3-drop enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1 as long as you have the City's Blessing, and they also have Vigilance. Or no, they get +1/+1, and as long as you have the City's Blessing, they have Vigilance too. Then we have a foil Fathom Fleet border. And this. I don't know why they're putting an advertisement for Minecraft in, but who knows. Okay. So, we have Forerunner of the Heralds, Siren Reaver, Pride of the Conquerors, and Admiral's Order. So it's a 3-drop instant raid. If you attack with a creature, you can pay 1 rather than pay the spell's mana cost, and it's counter target spell. We have a Plains and a Merfolk. Nothing too super spectacular so far. Alright, so we have Woodland Stream, Curious Obsession, Cacophyllodon, and Urtai, or Atali. Italy the Primal Storm. When it's a 6/6 for 6. When it attacks, exile the top card of each player's library, then cast any number of non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs. That seems pretty good. It's one of the Elder Dinosaurs. I think the best Elder Dinosaur is probably the blue one, I would assume anyway. Okay. So we have Adzakan Seer, Resplendent Griffin. Ooh, Silvergill Adept, I forgot they put that in here. And Path of Discovery. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it explores. So explorers, you reveal the top card of your library, put that card into your hand if it's a land, otherwise put a +1/+1 counter on the creature, and put that card back or put it into your graveyard. You have a treasure and a swamp. No Mythics yet either, huh? Alright, so we have Jungle Creeper, Shake the Foundations, Ravenous Chupacabra, and Golden Guardian. It's a 4/4/4 with Defender. You pay 2, it fights another creature you control. When it dies this turn, return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. It transforms into that. So you can add 2 mana of any one color to your mana pool, and you can pay 4, create a 4/4 colorless golem. Huh. Pretty cool. I think the flip cards this time around are okay. I like the first cycle of them much more than I like these ones from Ixalan. I mean, I think the ones from regular Ixalan were better. Well, not better, but you know what I mean. Hornswaggle, Swift Warden, and there we go. First Mythic, Elonda the Dusk Rogue. It is a 1/1 for 4 with lifelink. Whenever another creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on her. And when she dies, create X 1/1 white vampires where X was her power. Alright, first Mythic. Not bad. So we have Mausoleum Harpy, Forerunner of the Empire, Aquatic Incursion, and a Warkite Marauder. It's a 2/1 for 2 with flying. When it attacks, target creature a defending player controls loses all abilities and has base power and toughness 0/1. Oh, and we got a foil Merfolk Mistbinder. That is a nice foil. I'm going to actually... Do I have any sleeves readily available? Aha. I do. I'm going to put that one in a sleeve so that it doesn't curl in half, like most of the foils do now. Alright. Next pack. That was a great pack. Alright. So we have Enter the Unknown, Needletooth Raptor, Forerunner of the Collation, and there we go, Jadelight Ranger. It's a 2/1 for 3. When it enters the battlefield, it explores, then it explores again. A forest and a City's Blessing token. We have Cherished Hatchling, Majestic Heliopeterus, Golden Demise, and Vonus Hunger. It's a 3-drop instant with Ascend. If you control 10 or more permanents, you get the City's Blessing. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. If you have the City's Blessing instead, each opponent sacrifices half the creatures he or she controls, rounded up. Then a mountain and a treasure. Alright, not a bad box at all. I think we're about halfway-ish. So we have Stone Quarry, Sky Marcher Aspirant, Expel from Urza, I think, and Ketsimok Primal Death. It is a 6/6 for 6 with Death Touch. You may reveal it from your hand, put a prey counter on target creature, activate this ability only during your turn. When it enters the battlefield, destroy each creature your opponents control with a prey counter. And we have a foil Plains, beautiful, beautiful art, and then that and a dinosaur. So we have Pitless Plunderer, Blazing Hope, Expel from Urza, and Silent Gate Gravestone. It's a 1-drop. The cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells or abilities, and then you exile it and exile all cards from all graveyards and draw a card. And a swamp and a Merfolk. One thing I don't like that they did with this set is they put in, I know it's a small set, but they put in so many reprints that just came from Ixalan. I don't understand why they had to do that. Okay, so we have Legion Lieutenant, Everdawn Champion, Reaver Ambush, and Seafloor Oracle. Whenever a merfolk you control deals damage to a player, draw a card. And we have an island and a treasure token. So, little secret, I'm actually in the middle of making merfolk, but the problem is, even if I pull the legendary merfolk from my box, I'm going to sell it, because I think it's going to go way down. So we have Relentless Raptor, Forerunner of the Coalition, Raging Regisaur, oh, another flip card, and Path of Metal. When Path of Metal enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each creature that doesn't have First Strike, Double Strike, Vigilance, or Haste. Whenever you attack with at least 2 creatures that have First Strike, Double Strike, Vigilance, and or Haste, transform Path of Metal. And it adds 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, and then you can pay 2, a red and a colorless, deal 2 damage to each opponent, pay 3, a white and 2 colorless, choose a creature at random that attack this turn, and you destroy it. That's okay. Like I said, I think some of the flip cards from regular Ixalan were much better. So we have Curious Obsession, Sea Red, Daring Buccaneer, and the Immortal Sun. So it's a 6-drop legendary artifact. Players can't activate Planeswalker's loyalty abilities. At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and creatures you control get +1/+1. Planes and another Minecraft ad. They put a lot of those in here. It's probably the 7th one. Pretty close to it. So we have Reckless Rage, Forsaken Sanctuary, Needletooth Raptor, and Bishop of Binding. It's a 1/1 for 4. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until Bishop of Binding leaves the battlefield. Whenever Bishop of Binding attacks, target vampire gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the power of the exiled card. Planes and a treasure token. So I guess to get the full benefit from the Bishop of Binding, you need to exile a creature, because if you don't, it doesn't do anything. Except get rid of their card, I guess. Okay. So we have Flood of Reflection, Thrashing Brontodon, Deadeye Brawler, and Induced Amnesia. Enters the battlefield, target player exiles all cards from his or her hand face down and draws that many. When it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield, return the exiled cards to their owner's hand. We have a Forced Attack. How are we doing on time? We're doing alright. A little bit of longer video. It doesn't really bother me that much. I don't know if it bothers you or not, but so we have Flood of Recollection, Stormfleet Swashbuckler, Swift Warden. Oh, there we go. And we have Kumina, Tyrant of Orazka. I don't know how you say it. Anyways, it's a 2/4 for 3. Tap and untap merfolk you control. It can't be blocked this turn. Tap 3, untap merfolk you control, draw a card. Tap 5, put a 1/1 counter on each merfolk you control. Not a bad card at all. Alright. So we have Blazing Hope, Mausoleum Harpy, Oathsworn Vampire. Oh! Hayati Radiant Champion. So it's a 3 loyalty planeswalker for 4. Put a loyalty counter on it for each creature you control. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. And you get an emblem with whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. That seems really good. So I think that's 4 Mythics now. Yeah, we're at 4. So that is probably going to be it for Mythics. Oh, no. Get out of the box. Probably going to be it for Mythics, I would assume. Maybe I can get one more, who knows. Okay, so we have Strength of the Pack, another Silver Girl Adept, Charging Tuscadon, and Dead Man's Chest. Enchant creature an opponent controls. Whenever enchanted creature dies, exile cards equal to its power from the top of the owner's library. You may cast a non-land card from among them as long as they remain. You may cast non-land cards from them among them as long as they remain exiled. And you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast those spells. That's a really interesting card. I kind of like that. We're almost done. I think we have 12 packs left, something like that. Sorry, I opened boxes kind of slow. Not my fault. I was looking at the art. Before I even thought about doing YouTube, I thought about making art videos. So we have Forerunner of the Empire, Strength of the Pack, Pride of the Conquerors, and Direfleet Daredevil. Alright, so this card, people are speculating is going to be like one of the money cards in the set. So it's a 2-1 for 2 with First Strike. When it enters the battlefield, exile target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn and spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast that spell. If it will be put into the graveyard this turn, exile it instead. I mean, it seems okay. I don't know if I would jump and say that's going to be value card, but that's what people are saying anyway. And I know on one of the Market Watch websites that I use, it went up a little bit, and then it went down, and then it went up again. So we have Merfolk Mistbinder, Forsaken Sanctuary, Famished Paladin, and Silver-Clad Ferocodons. 8/5 for 7. When it's dealt damage, each opponent sacrifices a permanent. And then we have Voracious Vampire as a foil. Alright. So we have Mausoleum Harpy, Direfleet Neckbreaker, Silvergill Adept, and we got 5 Mythics. Zakama Primal Calamity. So it's a 9/9 for 9 with Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. When Zakama Primal Calamity enters the battlefield, if you cast it, untap all lands you control. You can pay 3, a red and 2 colorless. It deals 3 damage to target creature. You can pay a green and 2 colorless to destroy an artifact or enchantment. And you can pay a white and 2 colorless to gain 3 life. You have an island and a this lady's emblem. I don't know how to say her name right, and I'm not going to say it wrong over and over again in a video, because it just doesn't seem like a good idea. I almost feel like there's more than 36 packs in this box, because I've opened a lot. Okay, so we have Imperial Ceratops, Merfolk Mistbinder again, Oathsworn Vampire, and Galta Primal Hunger. It's a 12/12 for 12. It costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control, and it has Trample. We have a foil Sadistic Sky Marcher. It's a 2/2 for 3. You may reveal a vampire or pay 1, flying and lifelink. So it's just like the Merfolk, except for vampires. Silvergill Adept. You have to pay extra unless you reveal a vampire. So we have Reckless Rage, Pirate's Pillage, Crested Herd Caller, and Direfleet Poisoner. It's a 2/2 for 2 with Flash and Death Touch. When it enters the battlefield, target attacking pirate you control gets +1/+1 and gains Death Touch until end of turn. A mountain and a sapling. That's a great pirate. I thought about building pirates for a while, and then I just kind of gave up. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it would be that fun anymore, because everybody's doing it. Okay, so we have Thunder Herd Migration, Slippery Scoundrel, Stormfleet Sprinter, and a Temple Altasaur. Okay, so it's a 3/4 for 5. If a source would deal damage to another dinosaur you control, prevent all but 1 of that damage. You can't see it, but the Tower of Pax is about to come crumbling down. I'm hoping it'll last long enough for me to finish the video at least. And if you saw my piles, you would probably want to hurt me. So we have Hornswoggle, Resplendent Griffin, Baffling End, and a foil Vonus Hunger. Okay, that's our foil rare. That's kind of disappointing. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. If you have City's Blessing instead, each opponent sacrifices half the creatures he or she controls, rounded up. We have that, and we have Profane Possession. Pay 5, exile target creature, then if there are 3 or more cards exiled with it, transform it. And you can add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, or you can pay 4, put a creature card exiled with this permanent into the battlefield under your control. Okay. Well, I mean, 5 Mythics and a foil rare is not bad. Holy crap, we have a lot of packs. I'm pretty sure there's more than 36 in here. I haven't really been paying attention. I've been too excited opening these. This was one of the sets that I was really excited for. So we have Stone Quarry, Stormfleet Swashbuckler, Thrashing Brontodon, and World Shaper. When it attacks, you may put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. When World Shaper dies, put all land cards from your graveyard onto the battlefield. We have an island and a City's Blessing token. Almost done. Have about 5 packs left, I think. Whoa, camera, please. So you have Sky Marcher Aspirant, Curious Obsession, Aquatic Incursion, and Admiral's Orders again. It's a small set. You're going to get duplicates. So it's again counter spell, and if you attack with a creature, you can pay blue instead. I wish we could get a... Yes, we have 4 packs left after this one. So we have 5 left. Keep almost going too far. So we have Riverwise Augur, Legion Lieutenant, Siren Reaver, and a Siegehorn Ceratops. So it's a 2/2 for 3. Enrage, when it's dealt damage, put 2+1/+1 counters on it. We have a foil Kitesail Crosshair. 4 packs left. 5 mythics and a foil rare. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so we have Enter the Unknown, Crested Herd Caller, Famished Paladin, and Journey to Eternity. Enchant creature you control. When it dies, return it to the battlefield under your control. Then return Journey to Eternity to the battlefield transformed. Oh, so it's a land that you can reanimate stuff with. So you add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, or you can pay 5 and return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow. That's crazy good. That makes me almost want to build Reanimate again. For like the 15th time. I go through too many decks, I swear. Foul Orchard, Pride of the Conquerors, Arterial Flow, and we have Tilonali's Summoner. It has Ascend, you have 10 or more permanents, you get the City's Blessing. When it attacks, you may pay red and X. If you do, create X 1 red elemental tokens that are tapped and attacking. At the beginning of your next end step, exile those tokens unless you have the City's Blessing. We have Plains and a Merfolk. 2 packs left. Okay, so we have Hitless Plunderers, Ravenous Chupacabra, Cacophodon, and Sphinx's Decree. Each opponent can't cast instant or sorcery spells during that player's next turn. For 2 mana. That's pretty straightforward. And our last pack. We have Imperious Ceratops, Enter the Unknown, Shake the Foundation, and a Crafty Cutpurse. It's a 2/2 for 4. Whenever a token is created under your opponent's... If a token would be put under your opponent's control this turn, it's put under yours instead. We have an island and a pixel token. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.